Alright everybody, welcome back. I've taken a moment to, well, first of all, I've turned the campaign shadows on, you might have noticed, so the trees have shadows now. Just trying to see how high I can get these graphics and still get this game to run nice and smooth. It looks like pretty darn high. Anyway, you all know how this game works by now, so I'm just going to continue on with the plan, since I couldn't get the map information from Novgorod. I'm going to send my spy over there to uncover some settlements, and I'm going to go talk to the Teutonic Order. And is that really all I can do? Guess it is, because I don't really have any missions, so I'm just going to pass my turn here. Anyway, what is Big's Grim Reality exactly? Well, it's a arcadey simulation of feudalism. I know that doesn't make any sense, arcade and simulation in the same sentence, but basically the area of the game world that's portrayed in the lower left-hand corner, most of that world lived under a feudal system of government in the time period that the game is supposed to take place. This is 1220 AD. In fact, let me... Okay, I have to talk with the Teutonic Order. That's great, because I was going that way anyway. Let me just zoom in to our little corner of the world, since, you know, nothing else is terribly relevant at the moment. Basically, what this mod does is it tries to generically represent the kind of limitations that might be on a real-life leader of a kingdom. So in this case, you can think of yourself as playing as the faction leader. So I'm basically playing as this guy right now. And how you have to balance that kind of triangle of the leader appeasing the nobles, who is also appeasing the people, and work through all three of them to better your kingdom, eventually empire. Still not much we can do, so I'm just going to end. So what that means is you can't recruit troops without your nobles, because you need them to help oversee the recruitment, and if you take a noble out of a settlement before the unit's done recruiting, then it's going to cost you even more. Farming is actually a big deal in this game. What with the foraging armies and the attrition system that's been added, so winter is here now that we are in October, I think? Yeah, because it's turn 10. And you actually have incentive to go outside of your cities now and get rid of those enemy armies, because they're presumably, you know, stealing stuff from all your people. Can we get that from you? Why not? Sure. So what I get for my trouble there? Ooh, yes. Baltic Spearmen. These guys are tough, and they get a bonus fighting cavalry, and there's a lot of them. They have pretty high defense, and we are going to need them when the Teutonic Order attacks us. That's just wonderful. Great. Okay, start uncovering these cities, please. And we already know Novgorod is up there, so I'm pretty sure there will be a city around here. I'm just going to uncover the cities in our immediate vicinity. And basically this means that as your kingdom gets bigger and it transitions into an empire, then eventually feudalism is going to wane. Then your kingdom's going to get more corrupt, presumably. And you're going to have to carefully pick and choose the people that you leave in command of your strongest armies. So basically, we're going from a very decentralized government where nobles are all powerful in their own domain into one where you're going to be relying on the faction leader to carry out pretty much every campaign because, well, he's actually immune to the corruption because he is the system. So that's basically what this mod is in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead and keep building these buildings that will give us money. Oh, the gallows. That's a new building. I don't want to build gallows, though, because they have a negative impact on your religious conversion, and I'm going to need religious people. I'm already losing them pretty fast, no doubt. 67% already. That's pretty bad. But this settlement is over 50%. You actually get... It's actually important for you to keep your religion as high as you can, because your armies will actually get penalties for staying in settlements too long that don't have enough religious conversion, because it's like their culture. So the armies will start losing morale, which is basically what you might see the S 100%, M plus 0. Well, S is supply and M is morale. And basically supply means he has 100% supplies to go on a campaign, so he's great there. But he doesn't have either positive or negative morale multipliers, which will affect your troops on the battlefield, actually. So that's good, you know. At least he's not negative. But you need to make sure it stays that way, and you might have to shuffle your nobles around a bit if one of them on the end of the frontier is getting a little upset that he has to sit in an entirely hostile territory for too long. So priests are very annoying for that reason as well. Now, is that a Polish or is a Teutonic bishop? So now we have two bishops of different faiths, and if I open my settlement details, yeah, these Orthodox and Catholics, they're really doing a number on my the religiosity of my people. And you actually need over a certain percentage religious support. Maybe it's like 70, I forget what it is exactly, in order to recruit the higher grade troops. So right now, also because this is getting to be an unrestful settlement, I'm limited to recruiting peasant grade units. Whereas over here I can like recruit the very best, which is kind of annoying. Wait a minute, I thought I had more religiosity. Yeah, I have more religiosity over here. And this guy's the faction leader, so why can't I recruit? I don't know. I'll have to look into that and tell you guys in the next episode, because we are coming to a close. This is basic Total War 101, just economics, really. That's all this is. So make the stonemason's hut. It'll give us some more tax bonus. Keeping my taxes low because it gives you guys some chivalry. And I don't want to be building up too much dread, because having a crusade called on me will ruin my day for sure. Alright, there's that settlement. Keep wandering around. I wonder if I can get these people to accept anything. They say that's demanding. I figured they would. How about I make you a regular tribute? 1,000 for 5 turns, because oh wait. I meant to make a tribute. Sometimes I get confused like that. Will you accept that? He's thinking about it, so he might just accept it.
We have no complaints with this plan. We accept.
Alright. Volksinator, get out of my... Get out of my video so that I can click the check button, thank you. And that's just because there are a lot of these Novgorodian cities. I'd rather part with several thousand florins than have to go look at every single one of them. And I think that is enough for right now. So next video, I'll investigate this a little bit, trying to figure out what was going on here, why I can't recruit better units. And yeah, till then, see you guys.